Hi folks, welcome back to our last week of learning for marketing management and brand identity in the music industry. This week we're going to be talking about the music business team. What makes up the music business team? Who do you have to be familiar with? And who should make up your team as an artist? Because you want to get good people, you want to get the right people to help you be successful in the music industry and to really showcase who you are, your brand, and your identity as an artist and musician, especially in the 21st century. As always, folks, you can find this presentation on our Google Classroom in the form of slides if you wish to go through it at your own pace. Again, this is our last week for learning. There will be one more discussion question for this video that you will have to answer this week, and that'll be it. Next week, we're going to do something really fun to wrap up our year. Next week's work won't be for marks, but it'll just be for fun. All right, let's begin. So, the team consists of managers, agents, attorneys, and lawyers, okay? You need all of these people to have an effective music team in this world of do-it-ourselves. Not do-it-yourself, not DIY, but D-I-O. Do-it-ourselves, okay, as a team. There are various types of managers, agents, and attorneys that are part of your team, and they can assist the artist in achieving success. There's personal managers, business managers, road managers, talent or booking agents, and attorneys, which are also called lawyers. Okay, the role of the manager. Okay, the personal manager. They are crucial to your success as an artist. Many people believe that the job of the personal manager is to get the artist work or a job, but it is so much more than just getting a job or finding work for your artist. If we take a look at Motown, a guy by the name of Shelly Berger, okay, was really great at personally managing Jackson 5. Okay, Michael Jackson was part of the Jackson 5. I'll leave it to you to guess who Michael Jackson was in this photo, but all acts were managed by the in-house management company that Motown worked with, and that was with Shelly Berger. Okay, personal managers counsel and advise to build the artist's career from one level to the next. That's really important. They want to increase that career, the success of the artist from one level to the next. It is the personal manager's role to build relationships between the artist and the fans in order to take the artist's career, like I said, from one level to the next. The job of the talent agent is to procure the employment. Okay, the talent agent is to find work for that artist. The personal manager is to build that artist's career from one level to the next. Okay, we got a couple of people. Ethan Schiff is the personal manager for this artist, Betty who is actually, her real name is Jess Newman. Okay, Ethan Schiff is a really great personal manager, uses the technology and social media to the benefit of the artist, and, Ethan Schiff was really great at getting Betty Hu's sound out to bloggers and people who are in this digital age of getting people known. Okay, Ethan Schiff got the attention of the world's largest and most influential blogger, Perez Hilton. Okay, and Perez Hilton recognized Betty Hugh and really gave Betty Hugh some clout. Okay, Betty Hugh's sound went viral because of Schiff's role in promoting, okay, Betty Hugh's sound, especially on YouTube. And then because it went viral and her sound went viral on YouTube, okay, RCA Records picked up on this and signed Betty Hugh for her first recording contract. Okay, what are the traits of a successful personal manager? Well, they have to have a good working relationship with everyone at the record company, at the label itself. They need to know the regional promotion representatives, like radio companies, to get that sound out there. They need to understand the politics of the companies that they are dealing with. Okay, are those companies good companies to work with? Are they profitable? Have they signed many artists? Are those artists successful? it's up to the personal manager to do the research to be able to advocate for their artist in the best way possible. Okay? They have to understand what studios are out there and what studios are the best to work with and promote that powerful sound. They need to be able to collaborate. Okay? They need to be able to counsel and advise the artist on touring. Okay? When is the best time to tour? Is it in the dead of winter, or do we go on tour in summer? Do we tour in Alberta at one point in time and then do we go to Ontario, or vice versa? Where do we tour? That's all up to the personal manager to figure out when the best time to tour is. And the personal manager also has the job of scheduling the artist and making sure that their career and life match up. Okay? Recording studio time, touring, radio promotions, everything. That schedule is really important. And you want to have a personal manager that is really good at scheduling. Okay, personal manager commissions. How are the personal managers paid? Well, personal managers are paid in different ways. They typically receive 10 to 20% of all the earnings. Okay, but what are those earnings? 10 to 20% of what? It's the gross income that the artist makes. So everything the artist makes, about 10 to 20% of that goes to the personal manager. Okay, that includes tour costs, that includes merchandise sales, that includes even advances from the labels themselves. Okay, so as an example, let's say the artist makes $5,000 on one show, one gig. Okay, they must pay 20% to the managers, $1,000. 10%, okay, goes to the booking agent. The artist is then left with $3,500 to pay for transportation, lodging, which is usually about $2,500, and if they have band members, they have to pay them out too. So there's not a lot of money left over in pocket, but if you want to surround yourself with good people, people who know what they're doing and how to manage you properly, you want to make sure you pay them well because it's a big job. So contract terms. So how long does a personal management contract usually last? Well, they can last for a number of years. Initially, it's usually a two-year period with 3 additional one-year contracts. So if everything goes well in those 2 years, you may want to keep that personal manager for another year. And then if that year goes well, for another year, and so on and so on. Okay. During those first 2 years, remember, those first couple of years, the manager is grounding you as an artist in the industry. They're trying to solidify your talent in the industry and then build from there. Remember, the personal manager, their job is to go from one level, to build you from one level up to the next level. Okay, to build your clout from one level to the next. Fiduciary responsibilities. Okay, anybody that you work with, if it's a booking agent, a manager, an attorney, a lawyer, a personal manager, they all have fiduciary responsibilities, which means that, okay, you are placing in those people that you're surrounding yourself with, you're placing your trust in them to do the right thing for you, to do what's best for you over what's best for themselves. And they actually have to sign a power of attorney agreement telling you, okay, yes, I'm going to be in charge of your agreements and signing checks and getting you all these gigs, okay? But they're going to do that in your best interest. They're going to do that so that it reflects positively on you and not necessarily what's best for them as the personal manager, as the booking agent, or even as the lawyer. They have a job. They have fiduciary responsibilities to do what's best for you, not what's best for them. Okay, the management, the talent agents, the personal managers, everybody that you surround yourself with as a musician in your music team, okay, is looking out for the fact that you have the it factor, the X factor. Okay, you have to have the talent, and you have to have the ability to engage with audience and hold their attention. You may be a phenomenal musician, a phenomenal singer, a phenomenal composer, but if you have no ability in connecting and engaging with your audience and fans, you don't have the complete package. You don't have that X factor. You don't have the talent and the ability to engage. You have to have both as an artist if you want to make it in the world, okay? And a phrase that I like to use is the following, right? You have to have it, plus you have to be able to work it, Okay, put the time and the effort in order to make it. Okay, and the importance of engaging your fans. Okay, live performance is one of the most important aspects of developing a loyal and ongoing relationship with your fans and those who listen to you. You can create a great YouTube video, but going out on the road and having a live performance creates the identity for yourself. Just look at Justin Bieber, right? He started on YouTube, which is awesome, picked up, okay, and then he gave live performances to really hook his audience, to really get his fans engaged in what he was doing, okay? And this takes time, okay? It takes a lot of time to develop this idea of fan engagement and to develop you as a more well-rounded artist and musician, okay, in the entertainment business, in today's music business, okay? You have to have great production skills, okay? You have on-stage production skills, like Beyonce in Destiny's Child, okay? They would propel out of different parts of the stage. They'd pop up from underground, from the sides, from the air. You have to have great choreography. If you look at dancers like that work with Lady Gaga, Justin Timberlake, and Kanye West, right? They're great at dancing on stage. Okay, they don't just stand there and sing. Okay, talent alone can do this as well, right? You look at Adele, right? Or Michael Bublé. They just get on stage. They don't have any fancy dancers. They don't have any behind them. They just sit there with their guitar, the microphone, and sing. And that still gets the audience going. Okay, if you have great vocals and a dynamic show, you can be successful. Okay, so again, the importance of choreography and working with people who know what they're doing. Like this gentleman here, Charlie Atkins. Charlie, okay, his name is actually Charlie, but he goes by Charlie Atkins, okay. He worked with so many different people, especially in Motown, to get them kind of stage ready in terms of choreography, in terms of what they're doing, okay. So it's really great and very important for you to invest the time to come up with a fan engaging dynamic live performance. If you're just getting up there in raggedy clothes, sitting down and, okay, ladies, gentlemen, let's start to sing, hello, ladies, gentlemen, all right. That's not good enough. You're not going to engage your fans, okay? Unless if that is part of who you are as an artist and you start right from the get-go like that. Then your fans understand. But if you're somebody who gets out there and is very flamboyant and knows what they're doing, has lots of dancing, has lots of movement on stage, and then all of a sudden you're standing there like this on the stage, I don't know what I'm doing, but okay. You're going to lose some of your fan base. You don't want to do that. All right, so we have other types of managers, okay? Other than your personal manager, we have business and road managers who also need to get paid, okay? And they manage many different things. So the business manager is like an accountant for the music artist. They control your income, your money, your expenses. They do all your taxes, okay? They manage your investments. They suggest how to keep your touring costs low. Okay, they're really worried about your money. They're the accountants of your business. Your road managers, okay, they also get a salary. Okay, they understand the dynamics of being on the road, how to network with people, how to meet promoters, how to get you to play in the biggest venues and the smallest venues. Okay, they keep things ticking and moving, right? The great road managers will get everybody up at 2 o'clock in the morning, be on the bus by 2:05 and on the road by 2:10. Okay, great road managers will be able to do that. Will be able to get people moving, get to where you need to go on time. Your booking or talent agents is very similar to your personal manager, But remember, the personal manager is to get you from one level to the next. The booking and talent agent is to find you work, to get you employment, to find and set those gigs, to promote those gigs. Okay? In the past, booking or talent agents were quite corrupt, and they took a lot of money from artists that wasn't theirs. Okay? They abused their power of booking, their power as agents, but now they actually have to be licensed in different provinces. Okay, and they also have to go through that fiduciary role, right? They must do what's best for you as the artist and not what's best for them and their career as the agent. Okay. Everybody has to go through regulations. Okay, everybody has to be licensed. Everybody has to have a business. Okay, they need to be legit in how they're working with you. Okay, and typically, in many provinces, in Canada and in the United States, contracts for both personal managers and agents, especially booking or talent agents, okay, they're locked in for 2 years. After that 2 years, you can decide. You can toss them. You can keep them. That is totally up to you. Okay. If you're happy with what they're doing, you can keep them. If you're not, get rid of them. Okay. The last thing that we're going to talk about are entertainment lawyers, okay, or attorneys. You want to have good people representing you, especially if you have issues with copyright, or if you don't know how to read your contracts with the label. You want to make sure you have good people around you to help you with that, right? Good people around you who know what they're doing and can read all the legal aspects of the music world for you and understand and interpret them for you to get you the best deal. Remember, lawyers and attorneys in the entertainment world are also part of fiduciary. They have a fiduciary obligation to do what's best for their clients and not what's best for themselves, okay? Attorneys, just like personal managers and booking agents, are also put into a position of trust to do what's best for you as the artist. There are two types of attorneys or lawyers in the entertainment world. There's the litigation attorneys, okay? Someone who tries cases in the court. They're the suit and tie type attorneys, okay? And they deal with all the copyright infringements, and they're usually paid on an hourly basis. But then you also have transaction attorneys like Kellogg here, okay? This guy is a quite world-renowned entertainment lawyer, especially in Los Angeles right now. Okay, but transaction attorneys like Kellogg are involved in the negotiation of your contracts with major labels or indie labels. They establish business organizations for you, and they monitor your contracts and business dealings to make sure that you are getting the best deal. That's everything for today, folks. Everything for this last week of learning. As always, please don't forget to answer this last week's discussion question. Next week, we're going to be doing something fun to wrap up our year. There will be no video, no discussion question for next week, but we're just going to do something fun. Okay? So, thank you again for listening, folks, to this very last video, and I hope everybody has a wonderful week ahead. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to fire them my way at any point in time. All right, folks. Take care. Bye for now.